Hi, welcome back. You're watching Power Breakfast on CNBC TV 18. Well, let's get in some cues from the commodity space then. Manisha Gupta joins us with all the update. Hi, Manisha. Good morning.
Hi, morning, and thank you for that. Well, it has been a day of profit-taking across asset classes as there are doubts on the U.S. and China trade talk progress. So you have seen the gold prices gain up. We are back above that $1,470 kind of mark. We did see $1,455 in the previous week as well, so some gains from there. The decline also has come in for US dollar, but that hasn't really been supportive for the core commodities. So you are looking at the crude oil prices that fell 1% overnight, and we are way below $63 per barrel right now. It also has to do with the demand concerns going forward. If you look at the OPEC and the allies' output for the month of September and October, that has seen a decline. And even then, it hasn't been supportive for prices. So the markets do believe that the supplies are ample and demand is still a clear concern. The base metal prices also have seen a decline. We did see almost all the metals go down by 0.5% to 2.5% as well, especially in case of metals like lead and nickel. We are trading at multi-month lows for both of these metals. Also, the production in all of these metals has increased in China. So whether it's copper, where the refined copper output is at a record high for the month of October in China, or the other metals like lead, alumina, zinc, etc. So that also seems to be pulling the prices down. So Shanghai clearly has opened on a weaker note.
Manisha, thanks a lot for that. Let's also get in quick news coming in from the futures and options space. All the frontline indices have been flattish and range-bound. The FII selling in cash market is something we'll be keeping an eye out on. Over the last 3 trading sessions, we've seen the FIIs pull out nearly 1,800 to 1,900 crores from our cash equity markets. So this is a trend we will watch for going forward as the rupee weakens as well. In index futures too, we saw some selling over the last few trading sessions. So yesterday was a sale of close to around 300 odd crores. With this, the FII long exposure now falls to the series low of 39%. 61% of FII positions in index futures are on the short side. So that is something we will watch out for as well. 12,000 call and 11,800 put. Both of them for the options that expired this Thursday on 21st November are the ones which are fairly active for a premium of 24 odd rupees. So Smart Money believes that, the Nifty, which has been trading in a range of 11,800 to 12,000, more closely 11,850 to 11,950 over the last few trading sessions, will maintain, and which explains the sort of open interest action that we've seen on the 12,000 call and 11,800 put. So there you have it, the recent highs on the Nifty after crossing the 12,000 mark on November 8th and seeing a bit of sell-off from there. We have seen the Nifty confining itself between 11,950 to 11,975, and we have the recent lows where support is seen between 11,800 to 11,850. So suffice to say, where the active calls are, active puts are, and the 20-day moving averages where the Nifty will be over the next few trading sessions, as it has been. Individual stocks, a lot of long positions added on Bharti Airtel and Vodafone Idea, PFC as well, and Glenmark. That one moved 22% yesterday, some shorts running for cover.
Okay, thanks a lot for that, Mangalam. Those are the stocks that we'll be watching out for today as well. But a couple of stocks that will be in focus on the back of some brokerage action. Let me start with Future Retail, where Morgan Stanley has an overweight rating. However, they've cut the target price to 540 versus 660 earlier. They say while Q2 earnings were in line, but a sharp increase in debt is something that they are worried about. Moving on, Castrol, which reported weak volumes in Q2. There, HSBC has raised the target to 165 versus 142, where they say while the volumes were weak, it was the realization picture that looked really good because of cost controls, and that's why they're increasing the CY21 estimates by 7 to 14%. Lastly, Page Industries, that stock has definitely been in focus, where Macquarie maintains an underperform, but they've raised the target price to almost 19,800 crores versus 6,000 earlier. Of course, Q2 was slightly better than Q1. They say that strong recovery in sales growth is positive, and they are expecting that this will be sustaining in coming quarters. Q2 was driven by early festivals, and they expect growth for the company to continue, and that's why they are bullish on the stock.
All right, thanks a lot for that. So those are a handful of stocks which will be in focus. With that, we've come to the end of this edition of Power Breakfast. As we wrap up the show, let's hear out all the Bullseye contestants and their picks for the second day of the week. Thank you so much for watching.
The first call for the day is a buy on Granules. One can go long in the stock for a target price of 135 and keep a stop loss below 122. Second call for the day is a buy on Godrej Consumers. One can initiate long positions in the counter for a target price of 740 and keep a stop below 704. Next call is a buy on Tata Chemicals. One can initiate longs here for a target price of 675 and keep a stop below 639. The final call for the day is a Bank of Baroda. The stock is looking strong and one can initiate longs for a target price of 101 and keep a stop below 94.
Our first call is a buy call on Sunflag Iron for a target of 36.4, stop loss at 30.8. Our second buy call would be on FTC for a target of 210, stop loss at 183.8. Third buy call would be on RBL for a target of 352, stop loss 310. And final call would be a buy call on Persistent Systems for a target of 753, stop loss 631.
The first buy recommendation is on Bank of Baroda. One can buy Bank of Baroda for a target of 100.30 with a stop loss of 93.20. The second buy recommendation is on Exide Industries. One can buy Exide Industries targeting 196.50 with a stop loss of 184. The third buy recommendation is on Philip Carbon. One can buy Philip Carbon targeting 137 with a stop loss of 121.90. Well, there is one sell recommendation which is on Motherson Sumi. One can sell Motherson Sumi targeting 127.50 with a stop loss of 139.